Now we are going to talk with the chief advisor to the president of Indonesia. Actually, we want to have dealings with the government. In our service, we're offering creator mode, where you can freely create and distribute cents, right? And when thinking about how to spread it in one go, I found out that there are about 15 million middle and high school students in Indonesia. Today, we'll talk about providing it for free and creating scholarship-like things. Next, we have to think about the diffusers. At that point, I would say, please buy them, that is to say, 15 million diffusers. Initially, we will provide the ID for free and offer scholarships to help them. If they agree that it's a good idea, then they will buy all the diffusers needed, 15 million units at once. Now this is the first step. Haha, I started to get nervous. Sorry, thank you. Can you appear on camera?
Let's wait in the hall.
This is the t-shirt of Smell Token, which we issue. And this is a keychain. I plan to give these as a souvenir. Yes. Wow, that's incredibly amazing. It's absolutely even more impressive than the fantastic boardroom at Rakuten in comparison. Oh no. Oh, the current president, right? President Joko Widodo. Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Alex.
Alexa ini membuat platform, Pak, yang disebut sebagai Seng Store.
Yes, yes, it is.
This is what you introduce your technology.
Yes.
And we would like to hear all the information.
First of all, I would like to express my sincere gratitude for this valuable opportunity. What we are doing now is a business where we can exchange scents, aromas, digitally. Actually, among the 5 senses of humans, except for the sense of smell, there are already some major IT platformers that have successfully integrated the other 4 senses into their systems. But if you ask if there are any IT platformers for scents, I think it's hard to imagine. So our ultimate goal is to become such platform for scents. All right, so I'd like to briefly introduce our team. First of all, I'm the founder. My background is with Rakuten, which is a Japanese IT company, and I worked there in IT for 6 years. After that, I went independent and started 2 companies, which I later sold. Now I'm working on my 3rd startup. So my job is, well, to take on all the responsibilities of this company. Our company is now in its 3rd year, and from here we need to grow the business and expand globally. To do that, we need to bring in professional managers. That's why we brought in a 2nd director, Momono. Momono was the representative of Grameen Japan, and since he is a professional manager, he has joined our business to provide various management insights from a professional perspective. These 2 members, Momono and I, are mainly handling the management. Currently, our business is operating in Japan and also in Indonesia. What I'm doing now is sending cents digitally and mutually. There are quite a few issues that can be solved by this technology. Let me explain just a few of the representative ones. For example, in e-commerce, I think there are e-commerce sites in Indonesia as well. But when an e-commerce business or store wants to sell perfumes, customers can't actually experience the scent, right? Because they can't actually experience it, what happens is that the business side sends samples to the customers. And this actually incurs a significant cost. So, if we can send our scents as digital data, businesses won't need to send samples anymore, and consumers can immediately experience it and decide to buy the fragrance. The service we are launching is called Scent Store. Think of it as the scent version of iTunes Store. In Scent Store, there are various scent data lined up, and consumers can choose and play scents based on their mood. For example, if they want to relax or if they want to work out, they can select and play the scent that matches their mood. So, on the left side, you have this scent printer, or rather, a diffuser. It receives the data and emits the scent. It synthesizes the scent in real time and releases the fragrance. Like iTunes Store, as I said, it can download scents, but actually, it's not just that. We've digitized the scent data, and we offer the creator mode where you can make a good scent using an app. And once you create a nice scent, you can distribute it and earn money. So I believe we can make a scent version of YouTube where everyone becomes a creator. I will then talk a bit about the area of business we are involved in now. I will compare our business to that of music. Scent Store is basically the same as Apple Music, but for scents. We created the world's first universal scent format, which is like the MP3 for scents. And finally, regarding copyright, just like in music where the composer and lyricist are properly credited, their rights are protected, and they get fairly compensated. Universal Scent Platform offers this kind of copyright protection system. This platform ensures that the original creator of a particular scent is properly credited and acknowledged. And it also records who holds the image rights for any photos or images used. To prove copyright ownership digitally, we utilize the blockchain technology. Because this concept of delivering scents digitally was thought to be incredibly fascinating, we have received the Digital Minister's Award in Japan. When we presented to the former digital minister, Ms. Karen Makishima, she said, "This is amazing." So we also have those accomplishments as well. Also, there's a famous business news TV program in Japan called World Business Satellite, which is a very popular and well-known program that almost every businessman in Japan watches regularly. In fact, we've been featured on that program. Now, I'd like you to take a look at the Scent Store. So, in this Scent Store, there are a lot of scent data lined up. It's really just like how music is lined up on iTunes. The customers can buy a scent over there, and it becomes like a playlist where the scent data will be added like this. So, if you want to relax before going to bed, for instance, you can play the rose scent. And right now, you will smell the rose scent here, don't you? Right now, it's the scent of roses, but if you switch to another one, it's a completely different scent of citrus. You can change the scent to match your current situation, just like you would with your favorite music. Until now, you couldn't do that with various scents, but this service makes it possible. It's pretty cool, isn't it? There are not only very obvious scents like beautiful flowers, but there's also a unique scent, for example, for Bitcoin, as you might already know. This is the scent of Bitcoin. The reason I talked about the scent of Bitcoin is to show that even things that originally have no smell can be given a scent and turned into entertainment. So, for example, we could indeed create the scents of various tourist spots within Indonesia together and distribute them as a kind of tourism resource. I think we can do that quite soon. Thank you.
Jadi mesti membeli ini ya.
We have to buy this, right?
Yes, you have to buy this. We are also considering making it available through a subscription service.
Tadi aromanya berapa banyak?
How many scents are distributed now?
Right now, in the scent store, we have about 500 types. Moving forward, we plan to collaborate with various Japanese anime and release scents that represent the characters from those shows. Today, we've created 5 image fragrances that we think could represent Moeldoko Palace. We'd like you to try them out, and if you like them, we'd appreciate it if you could officially endorse.
Ini ditaruh di dalam. Ini.
Oh, bukan. Kalau ini hanya sampel dari tempat yang lain ya.
Yeah.
Aroma dari Indonesia.
Iya.
Mestinya yang buat Indonesia nanti.
It is clear that Indonesia should be the one to make them, not a Japanese company.
Okay, we'll do that.
Jadi kami harus bisa bekerja sama dengan perusahaan Indonesia.
Harus begitu.
Iya betul. Siap. Mau terus.
Ya ini saya melihat sesuatu yang sangat-sangat baru ya.
It's something very new.
Inovasi yang di luar imajinasi kita, bahwa ternyata penciuman itu bisa diwakili melalui dunia digital gitu ya.
It's an imaginative image. You're engaging in something entirely new and innovative that hasn't been attempted before.
Ya, tadi sudah diilustrasikan ada 5 panca indera, mata bisa melihat film ya. Berikutnya telinga bisa mendengarkan musik ya. Mungkin kalau yang sekarang seperti gitu ya. Oke, sangat baik.
Thank you.
That's very good.
Thank you. It has finished. It started while eating, before I knew it.
I was a bit flustered, but the chief advisor took a lot of notes.
He was actually asking questions. At first I thought he wasn't really interested because he was fiddling with their phone, but in fact... So, I think they were probably very interested.
The staff member who was sitting across from me said, "Shall we have a more detailed and thorough discussion among the practitioners?" They just said that now. And it's quite clear that top people can't just say okay on the spot. So, I think it went very well indeed.